Hey, what's up, guys? PTW here, and I wanted to go through a project breakdown of It's All Code, which is the last montage I edited on the FMA channel. This is an edit for ETH, so it's got gameplay by ETH. Really, really cool clips in this. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out on the FMA channel. It's a montage edit called It's All Code, and what's it called? I want to go through the project itself. So, just to give a kind of like a rough breakdown of my workflow and stuff like that. So, these are all the layers here in the first project. As you can see, it's a shit ton of layers. Um, so I'm going to close these out so that it's a little bit easier to navigate. And you can see here the timeline window. You know, starts here. The project starts here, and then you know, it generates here. But you can see how I kind of structure my projects. It's all linear this way, right? But I mean, I work all over the timeline, so it's not just like sometimes I'll do like a bit here, a bit over here, a bit over here, a bit over there, depending on how far I got along the line. So like I like to add in clips and like sync them up and like layer them correctly and then start doing the effects, start doing the timing and the typography and all the other stuff that you see in my videos. So here you can see the beginning here, which is you've got a cinematic here. You've got some let me make this smaller here. You've got some masking. Um, you've got this like little motion graphics thing, which by the way, for anyone watching, I did not make this motion graphic. This is a stock footage that I found. I forget where it's at. I think this might be it. Math symbols. So this is stock footage, and I just added the FMA like this FMA picture and stuff like to it. So um, if we look through here, I think this is yeah this FMA like pixelated logo, which was made by Gemini, by the way. It looks amazing. I think it really came out really nice how it made that kind of like pixelated look. But yeah, this whole animation is stock footage, so it's already pre-made. But I added in the little pop-ups of the called Zodiac logo and the animating of the FMA logo in this as well, and the sound effects too. So like if I play this, and all that sound effects, all those sound effects are actually Halo sound effects that I've remapped and like kind of like time remapped and kind of what's called mess with the pitch of by making it faster or slower. So if you go here, you'll see that it's all these respawn beeps. So that's what it is. It's a respawn beep. Trying to look for the the track that I was just on. Math symbols. Okay. So and you'll see that I time remap those beeps. So like certain layers are time remapped differently. Like this one isn't time remapped at all, and this one is, you know. So while this one is, I think this one is kept the same, or yeah, I think it looks like it might be time remapped as well. Yeah, it is time remapped, and then this one is also time remapped. So like that's why they sound different, but they're all the same layer. So like again, I'll play it again. So all the beeping sounds different, but it's just the same layer, just time remapped, so that the sound effects sound a little bit different, and they're more matched up and timed better with the animation. Other things, let's see, main track one, we went through that. Intro text here. Um, Actually, like this thing is actually crazy because I do not know how I got this text to look the way I did. I'm trying to think of, see, there's no effects on here. So I'm trying to think of like, how the hell did I get this text to look this way? Let me see. I can't remember what exactly I did. Um, Let me hit you. Just the curvature. That's it. That's all that's animated. I don't know. Because if I click on one of these things, it'll bring up the text, you know, and it's already animated. Like it has this animation, this cool animation to it. But I forgot how I did it. Oh, oh, I see. Oh, it's these effects on this layers. Okay, never mind. Now I know I did it. Sometimes you forget, guys. Sometimes you forget how you did stuff. Like you do things and then like you revisit it like a few months later and you're like, how the hell did I even get this thing to look like this? So I really like how this looks. Um, I think it looks really cool. So I'll play it. It's just like looping back and forth. It's just like this kind of cool like almost like 80s kind of vibe to it. Um, so I really like the way that looks, and that's why I went with that. Um, we'll go back to main track one here, and we'll delete that, delete intro text, delete this title. Those I'm not deleting anything there, by the way. I'm just deleting the compositions on this track. This track. Uh, what's it called? Organizer. So I don't have to look at it. These other things, these like files here are overlays. So if I switch the toggle mode, you'll see that they're all on screen and they're overlays. You can, if I scroll through here, you can see that they're like flashes, you know, like this film burn. That's part of this and part of this as well. And they're all over the video. Um, right here, right here, right here. They're throughout the entire video. So we'll keep going. There's a lot of masking here, some depth map work here, you know, uh, with the gun lights up and stuff like that. I thought it looked cool. It doesn't look like professional or whatever, but I thought it looked cool. Um, these like text, these matrix text icons, that are falling down. That's also stock footage, so I didn't animate that myself. I'm just letting people know and clarifying that. That is stock footage, but I also like I unmulted it, multiplied it, so like you know it can look like it it can have transparency and stuff, so I can slap it on stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. Um, so I know the gun and the coloring doesn't look that professional, um, but I did like the way it looks, and it doesn't have that depth look that I was hoping it did, but I think it looks cool and I like it, so I put it in there. Um, and then there's just a bunch of masking, you know, red, white, and blue colors, the American flag. That's also stock footage. There's a lot of reoccurring color themes here of the American flag and things like this. Sorry, I brought that window up on accident. What's it called? So we'll just keep scrolling through here. Here's the Here's the edited by PTW starring ETH. It's all tracked in there and it like curves. It's a nice little animation there and a motion tracked animation with the text. Um, then the map of Lockout, the character, his Spartan, here and zoom out, FMA logo and called Zodiac logo, with the American flag in the background and the falling text, the matrix text looks super cool. Um, Probably should have used this as the thumbnail for the video. Um, but I like the thumbnail I have right now, so we'll keep it at that. With that said, you know, here's some clips. You know, it's got this animation here, frag movie edited by P2W, gameplay by ETH. There's a lot of like subtle, uh, what's it called, uh, oh man, there's a lot of like subliminal messaging and stuff like that, or like hidden messages in this. Like here it says Jesus loves you. It says America, please wake up. This is Psalms 31:5. Into your hands I commit my spirit. You have redeemed me, my faithful God. I have this tatted on me, so it's one of my favorite Bible verses. Then he gets this kill, and this is pre-comped, so like I had to go in and manually like you know mask all this stuff, add in the text, add in the animations. Yeah. So that's three angles there. Here it comes. It's again Psalms 31:5. It'll come up in the blood right there. Uh, I thought that was cool to add in there as well. This little animation is one of my favorites. This is a parallax effect. It's a lot. This was a lot harder than people really understand. This was actually a really complicated effect to do. Just that little split right there because these layers are actually like in the Z space. They're smaller and bigger than each other and stuff like that. It's hard to explain. It's a parallax effect. So like things that are farther away are gonna look like they're farther away, and things that are closer to the camera are gonna look like they're closer to the camera. So that's why it looks kind of like funky. It kind of is a funky effect there. Um, I love this effect too. This uh grenade tracking effect that I did. I thought it was really cool and it animates like really well. Um, Then there's this. You got another American flag, reoccurring theme in there. We got a 3D bullet coming up. It's not something not super like uh polished or whatever, but I really do like the way it looks because it looks so simple. Because I was going for like a kind of like a retro vibe with this edit. Um so here you've got the American flag colors, red, white, blue, on the sniper, and then there's a little bit of depth map effect here, and he's gonna turn, shoot, and then the 3D bullet comes in. And that was all done in After Effects. So like now After Effects has primitives, so like you can do these kind of effects in After Effects. So like this bullet here, this 3D bullet is actually like, if we look, it's right here. I mean, this is the bullet. If I take the camera pan tool, you can see that I can pan around. It doesn't look like much of a bullet in this case, in this sense, but it's the pellet. So I mean, that's what I was going for, and it looks okay, I think. It is a little bit hard to get the exact look that you're looking for because you can't really model too much in After Effects yet. But hopefully they add those features in the future. um, so here gets the clip. Here's another one, another um, masking transition, I mean masking effect. um, Going through here, these are all the layers. Here you can see, you know, all these layers and stuff like that, that go into making this effect possible. Um, and then that a crazy ass clip, isn't it? Like he fucking throws a grenade, snipes it, and gets a double kill, double spawn kill on this guy. Is fucking nuts, dude. That clip blew my mind when he showed me it. I was like, no way you got this. How did you even get something like this? There's another clip here. Um, Another more masking. This is CC ball action effect. It's actually a really cool effect. Trying to see if ball action here. Um, where is the CC ball action applied? Saber. Interesting. Um, so I'm trying to see where this particular effect is applied to it. Um, Let me see here. American flag. Oh, CC Scatterize. Sorry, CC Scatterize. I think it's CC Ball Action, the one that. Oh, that's why I couldn't get it to look like the way I wanted to. Because it's CC Ball Action I have to use, not CC Scatterize. All right. Well, either way, like this effect looks dope. Like, this twisting and particle breaking up of the uh of the layer looks really neat. And then he zooms in, comes in there. Um, what's it called? We'll go back to main track one. Um, and we're looking through more of this. You got this effect here. I did get a little lazy at the end. I will admit that I got a little bit lazy at the end. And I didn't do like two effects that I thought I was gonna that I thought of, but I didn't want to do because I'm like, it works just fine. So, but I am kind of a little bit regretting not doing those effects. But here's this another message here. Love you, big bro, because MDTOHM MD Tome is Marco's eats big brother. So shout outs to Marco if he's watching this. Um, you know, and then you got some splatter effects, blood splatter on the screen there from him getting shot. And then we've got this depth map here, a little bit of a depth map effect with some masking. Um, I'm really more so going for like artsy kind of style, like just I'm not really trying to make a super professionally polished looking video because I feel like everybody's video looks like that nowadays. So like when you have a video that looks more amateurish, it actually stands out more than these fucking videos that like look super pro and super polished. So that's why uh I did it this way, or I prefer to work this way now. And also you can be more creative when you keep that amateur eye, you can be more creative and it's just a little bit more fun. So this is the last clip. He gets a kill Trocity with spawn stick for the triple kill. And then it transitions out, I think. Transitions out to this animation again. And then we've got the final animation in main track 2, I believe, here, with its all code and FMA production, and all the associated information for the video. These is where I add the sound effects. I do the sound work in After Effects too. So I add all the sound. That was a pain in the ass adding in all this damn sound because when you've got like you look at how small this like fucking scrolling bar is. I mean, it's annoying to deal with such tiny layers and doing this one at a time. So, but yeah, I mean, I ended up doing it and putting up with it, but I didn't like it. Then I believe there's a main track 3 where I just pre-comped everything and then just rendered this out pretty much. I mean, that's it. That's it. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.